Hello guys and welcome back. Well, what a crazy 2 weeks it's been, hasn't it? I hope you're all doing okay and staying safe and self-isolating wherever you can. First and foremost, thank you very much indeed for your kind words and comments and condolences for my trip back to the UK. I sincerely appreciate it, I really do. I'm very grateful for your kind words. It was a good trip. We had a very nice trip given the circumstances. It was lovely to see my family again, and especially my brothers and their families, and so very enjoyable in some respects. And I actually just made it back in time before the travel restrictions took effect. Fortunately, I already had my ticket booked back from Amsterdam to Portland. And then we heard the news about the travel restrictions, so I think I was on the last flight from Amsterdam before things got a little bit more difficult to get back into the country. And so I'm extremely relieved to be home with my family, and I'm very grateful to my company as well, who are allowing our employees to work from home during this time as well. So really grateful for that. And I do fully intend to get back to my projects during my spare time as well. For example, I never even got back to this project yet. This is the first time I've got back in the garage since I've got home. And so we've still got to explore what happened here and figure out what happened to this brake drum and the sprocket, the rear sprocket that came loose. And lots of other projects as well, the Manxman project as well, and lots of other projects in the pipeline. In fact, I've actually got a backlog of videos that I'm still working on and editing. They do take quite a bit of time to work on, and so I just want to make a really nice job and put a quality product together. And so hopefully during the next few weeks, in my spare time, of course, when I'm not working, I will be putting together those videos. Some of them are from several months ago, so you'll see some social gatherings that wouldn't be allowed today, but it might be a nice sort of memory of some of those happier times at the moment. And so talking of happier times, while I was in the UK, I was in the East Anglia area where my brother lives. He lives in Diss, actually, near to Norwich and Ipswich. And he took me down to Duxford. It's a former RAF base, and they have just an incredible air museum there. And every year, apparently, they do this Battle of Britain event that just looks phenomenal if you Google that or look on YouTube. But it's one of, I believe, 5 Imperial War Museums, and this specifically is an air museum, and they've got a British section, Battle of Britain section, and they've got a hangar that's dedicated to some of the American aeroplanes as well. It's just phenomenal. We sort of ran around there in about a couple of hours, given everything else that was occurring. But it's just amazing. I hear it's closed now, but when it reopens, I thoroughly recommend a trip there. It was just fantastic. And so I took a few clips while I was there, and I thought, while I'm working on the next video, you might like to see this. If airplanes, war museums are not your thing, please skip this, and I'll catch up with you again on another video. Okay, but in the meantime, guys, please take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, see ya. Here for a second, right? So I'm gonna have to